I hope they don't lose faith in us and trust in us. But we work hard to keep people's trust.
As protests to end police brutality continue across the country, people are looking at local governments and law enforcement departments, asking to defund the police. Good evening and thanks for joining us. Today, President Donald Trump issued an executive order on police reform.
While his executive order primarily outlines general guidelines for police, it also puts limits on some actions officers can take. In tonight's top story, News 10's Sarah Lehman sat down with the Clay County Sheriff. She's live in our newsroom with his reaction.
Patrice Rondrell, President Trump's executive order focuses on guidelines for law enforcement across the country. It will start a national database to track the use of excessive force. It also offers incentives for departments that increase training and meet certain standards. As people across the country call for an end to police brutality, President Donald Trump signed an executive order focused on guidelines.
We will have reform without undermining our many great and extremely talented law enforcement officers.
Here in the Wabash Valley, many local departments can see the change.
It's been a traumatic time, and a time that has really changed a lot of law enforcement, changed a lot of people's opinions around the nation.
Paul Hardin is the sheriff for Clay County. He says the executive order is a good move for the country.
I think it's moving in the positive direction. You know, we in law enforcement do need to de-escalate situations. We need to learn to handle people properly.
He says his deputies go through training with the state. He says they also get a lot of training on de-escalating situations.
Arrest can be a stressful situation, and we have seen several instances where we've had to go hands-on, and it has been a tussle.
Hardin says defunding the police is not the answer. Training is.
You defund the police, and then who's going to answer calls? Who's going to handle the situations? You know, we need training.
He says he knows there are situations and agencies that could do better, but he wants the people here to know they work to help you.
I hope they don't lose trust in us. We work hard to have a good rapport with our community.
Now, many of the reforms in Trump's executive order do have to start at the local level. The order also encourages not allowing the use of chokeholds except if the officer's life is at risk. For now, reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Sarah Lehman, News 10. Back to you.